How important was it to be resilient in that spot where you just give up a 6 spot and come back with 3?
Yeah, I mean, it's a counterpunch for sure. I mean, it's just a difficult day to be a pitcher, I would say. I mean, it's going straight out. It's heavy. It's unlike any other day we've played so far. But, yeah, I think the response there offensively, but certainly the response by Bryce, too. I mean, he did the same thing. He counterpunched from a pitching standpoint. Leveled himself off, got right back in there, and gave us clean innings right up until the end.
Yeah, what did you see to bring him back? Because it was a rough start for him, and that's a lineup where you don't have a lot of margin for error, but he sure straightened it out the last couple of innings.
Yeah, you just trust him. You trust the kid and his stuff, and the fact that he wants to go back out there to redeem himself. I mean, there might be some kids in a situation like that might get a little bit hesitant, but we didn't think we would get that response from him. We figured we'd get the response that he gave us.
What did you see from Chris Mullinato today with 3 for 3?
He's mature. He just does a good job of when he pitches. He doesn't act like a freshman. He doesn't try to get off. He understands the strike zone. Both he and RJ, they do a good job of containing their emotions and adrenaline inside and in back. And he wins pitches to get to count, so he's mature.
What have you seen as the key since the Loyola series to what your offense has done differently?
It's playing in unison. They're playing in tandem with one another. They're doing what they're capable of doing, not trying to outdo themselves. I just think they're playing connective offense and a little bit of everything. And they're hitting the ball the other way, doing a good job with 2 strikes. If they need to skill, they can do that. They enjoy understanding how to move runners, and they get some confidence to go along with that.
It seems like you guys have been really, really strong defensively since the start of SEC play. How helpful is that when you're able to prevent errors?
Very. We gave away some bases midway through the game with a walk, but you know, you can compound that if you're not able to handle the ball. And I thought today was extremely difficult to handle the ball, both for the outfielders and infielders, but just making routine plays. That's all you want. If you make a great play, Vasty's play in the hole was tremendous. We didn't come up with an out, but it was a good job of just keeping the ball inside the infield itself. But we're just doing what we need to do just to take the routine outs and not give the offense anything.
What did you see from Hunter Owen today?
Compete. Did a nice job. Landed the breaking ball. He didn't give up too many hard hit balls. It's a very difficult lineup. It's a tough lineup to pitch through. I thought he did a good job. Getting out of that 5th inning was a big deal. Bases loaded, 1 out, right through the meat of their order. Get out of it. So he did a nice job.
I felt like there were a lot of innings like that where the bases were loaded with only one or even 0 outs. What does that say about your guys and they were able to get out of that?
A few times. Not every inning's going to be clean. They give scholarships too. They can hit. They get on base. I mean, they're good. So you know that can happen. But yeah, just being able to not compound damage is important. That's both those guys. The 1 inning was that actually Tate did a great job of staying with the ball and driving it the other way. Right field was the wind tunnel today, so he earned it.
How big is it to get through 2 games and only have used 4 arms?
I think anytime you can do that in this conference, it's a good thing. So take that and move forward to tomorrow.
I think you've still yet to make an error in SEC play. That's unbelievable, especially considering that your infield didn't all start in the same spot. A lot of those guys are fairly new where they're playing. How remarkable of an accomplishment is that 8 games in?
Well, it says it's being consistent. I think it's consistent on the days that you don't play the games, to be honest with you, because you know, routinely when they get out here and train and practice, I mean, they're where they need to be in order to see those outcomes once they get onto the field. But Davis and Vasty and Austin and Nolan, they're consistent kids. You know what you're going to get out of them when they get on the field. We all appreciate that.
You had talked about leadership and grades and taking care of business in the classroom before the season, and you're talking about habits now. Is that where those things sort of connect?
Yeah, I just don't think you can even get to a basketball court, football field, baseball field without being organized mentally. When you are organized and disciplined enough to get to the field with mental freedom, it allows you to get into these environments and play. If you're not, there's always something between your ears that's going back and forth that doesn't allow you the freedom to compete. But it helps to have that. It helps to have guys that guide themselves well academically so that we don't find ourselves in bad situations that can take our minds away from the field. So that maturity deal is real.
Thanks, Tim.
Thank you.